Solid Signal has started working very closely with the folks at King, who make real high quality products for RVs and also for home use. But I'll get to that in a minute. They sent me a bunch of over-the-air antennas to test. I'm going to go through them one by one, tell you everything that I like, and if there's anything I don't like, I'll tell you that too. First up is this King Jack antenna. You know, this is a directional antenna, so it's going to get a little bit better performance if you're way off the beaten track. A lot of times I'll recommend an omnidirectional antenna for RVs because that way you don't have to do any aiming whatsoever, but this is the next best thing. An antenna that you aim from inside the RV. Very cool. The RV version of the Jack comes in a nice retail box. Nice and sturdy. Packed inside is a bunch of literature having to do with Jack and a decent installation manual. The Jack antenna itself takes up most of the box, and at the bottom there's a cardboard holder that holds three other pieces that are important to the installation. The first is the power injector. This mounts inside the RV and it gives the RV the power that it needs in order to actually work. It is an amplified antenna, so it does need power. There's a plastic extension that you will need if the RV roof is relatively thick. And finally, there's the rotation control for the antenna, which mounts on the inside in the ceiling of the cabin. Let's take a look. First of all, you get a nice wide base here, which is really nice. It's going to provide a good, secure fit, and you don't have to worry about an antenna, even something this size, flying off the RV, the last thing that you would want to really think about. It's got a lot of nice touches. The design here is such that it will fit securely on the RV with a minimum of mounting. But if you have already mounted just another batwing antenna or something like that, don't worry about it. King has a special plate that will allow you to take that off. It covers that hole nicely and allows you to do a real nice secure mount here of this antenna. It's got this little notch here so that if you wanted to feed the coax outside of the RV, you could do that instead of feeding it inside. Or you can just cover that up, fill it with some caulk, and mount inside. You got a built-in signal meter, which I'll show you in just a minute. And this cable goes to that and the power injector, which is a nice slick way of doing it. And there's a splitter, so you don't have to disconnect the meter in order to use the actual antenna connected to your TV. This black plastic stub here controls the rotation of the antenna. And I like it a lot better than a motor. I'll tell you why. When you've got a motor, what you've got is something that's going to break on you at some point. That's just a simple fact. So rather than have a motor that runs the potential of breaking, just how about something that's well balanced and easy to turn? Take a look at how easily this turns with just a minimal effort from me. I don't have to do practically anything to turn it, and it just kind of works. That's the best of both worlds. And when you look at the way you control it from inside the RV, it's even slicker. Let's take a quick look. This is the control panel for the antenna. Mounts on the roof, so really it's going to be kind of up like this. You have a built-in signal meter, like you said. This is going to give you up to 1 to 4 red lights, tell you everything's aimed properly. And nice feature here. You have this little button which locks it into place. Can't turn it accidentally. But if you push it in, it turns nice and easy. And will turn the antenna quite well. Finally, you've got a little attenuator here, which you're probably not going to touch. That would cut the signal down if there's too much of it. Honestly, that was more of a concern with older analog broadcasting than it is with digital broadcasting. Most likely you're not going to touch that, but it's there if you do want it. The other piece of the puzzle is the power injector. This is a neat kind of thing because it mounts right into the wall, nice and clean. This black power button here, it functions as not only a power button but a bypass button. Because if you can get cable TV through the RV park, you can actually feed it in. You see there's multiple inputs here. And you can feed it in and that way just get cable TV. It's also got a built-in splitter so a second TV can come out of it. there's a lot to like here. But I will say that if you do not like the idea of drilling into your RV, you can also use this external power injector, which is available separately from Solid Signal. All that's nice, but let's talk about what this antenna can do. I ran it through the normal battery of tests, and what happened? It had great performance pretty much throughout the spectrum, all the way from low VHF, although there isn't a lot to test in this particular market, all the way up to UHF. Performance was very consistent. Signal to noise was consistently high, which speaks to the quality of the built-in amplifier. I'm pretty confident that no matter where you go, you're going to be able to get good reception with this King Jack antenna. The other thing I want to talk about with this antenna is, if you like it, there is a version available for your home. And that's kind of neat too, because it's exactly the same antenna without the base. And of course, you don't have to have the aiming to it because, well, you know, your house isn't going to pick up and move, at least you hope not. And it does give you a few extras which make it really nice. First thing is, it comes with this really solid J-mount. This is a great J-mount. This is probably one of the best J-mounts I've found for an antenna. And it's unlike the J-mounts that you will get when you buy a competitor's antenna. I don't want to say anything bad about competitors because honestly, we do carry their products. But this is just the best J-mount I've ever seen coming with an antenna as standard equipment. It also comes with this really slick little kind of mounting bracket and the hardware to use it. So you can connect this up to the antenna, aim it easily, and then lock it in, and it will connect to an existing J-mount. You can hang this off of a satellite dish J-mount if you want to, as long as there's, you know, no interference or something like that, or any other vertical surface that you've got in your home. And listen to this thing. I mean, this is solid metal. This isn't plastic, which is what you find with a lot of competitors. This is really solid stuff. King takes this seriously, whether you're at home or on the road. Performance of both antennas, by the way, is identical, which is not surprising because it really is the same antenna. If you're looking for a quality antenna, look no further than the ones from King. They're not a well-known brand, and that's a shame because the stuff they make is really, really good. Right up there with the top quality antennas that you will find from anybody else. You can find King antennas at solidsignal.com. Go to solidsignal.com/King, easiest way to get there. And if you have any questions, call us at 888-233-7563. We actually pick up the phone during East Coast business hours, which is not something that you find all the time. And kind of surprising in this day and age, I think. Give us a call. We'll help recommend the right antenna for you, whether it's one of these King products or one of the other ones. And if you need something else for your RV, we'll be able to take care of that at the same time. Finally, in conclusion, let me say I was very pleased with this King antenna. Did exactly what I wanted, and it's really well thought out for the RV space. Take a look, check them out at solidsignal.com.